Post-game, interesting time. It's either been amazing, has it? Have you been 8 and 9 out of 10? Have you been at your level? Only you know. You don't need a video on the Monday morning to show you whether you've played well or not. That's nonsense. You know in your heart whether you've hit the levels you're capable of. I always knew. My God, I knew. And high expectations, only because I expected nothing less than my best levels. I didn't expect anything I wasn't capable of, but it's so painful when you can't find the level that you're capable of. That's what used to kill me. And in my work as a coach for the last decade, that's what kills the lads I work with. But it's all about that analysis of the game, because otherwise another week goes by and you don't talk about it, or it might have been full of shame and a bad day, and you carry that into the next 7 days. So the next week's not going to be much better. And all of a sudden, you're months down the line, if you're an academy player, they're coming to decision time and you could be drowning because you haven't dealt with that. As a senior player, contract staying in the team, the same pressure builds. So post-game analysis is essential. And I want to analyse from the point of emotional and fear and the spiritual element to performance. I'll leave the physical and technical and tactical to the guys in your club. They can do that. I'm not interested. Sat in a million of those sessions, very rarely as a centre forward when I hadn't scored on a Saturday, or I hadn't won a header, or I'd given the ball away sloppily and the opposition had broken. Very, very rarely in that post-match analysis was it anything to do with improving my technique, improving my physique. Physically, I might look tired. And people would, and many times people say, you're not fit enough. So I'd go with the S&C team, I'd do fitness, but then I'd blow the tests away. Because they're like, well, he is fit. So I want to look at the game from that emotional point of view. Because if you're not free of that, physically you're going to look off it. Technically you're going to look off it. Tactically you'll be all over the place. Emotionally assessing yourself after the game. But this is a massive, massive area. And as the young players in academies, parents love them to bits. You know, they want the best for them. But sometimes they don't know how to have that conversation. So it'll be like, you did really well, which you might know, but I didn't. I'm better than that. And then you might say that to your mum or your dad, and your mum or your dad might be thinking, I just want to keep his confidence up. So they'll then tell you it again. But in your heart, you know that's not the level. And everyone wants the best for you, but probably haven't got the solutions to get you through that point. And that's what I want to be here for. So, you know, it's really important that you look at yourself like that, and this post-match analysis is done properly. And I just want to know, how did you feel? Were you scared? What happens when you failed? Gave the ball away, made mistakes, missed good chances, goalkeepers conceding goals. What's going on? So really, really important area this, and important to set the rest of the week up.